Welcome to another episode of the 604 Garage. So today we're going to try to do a 0 to 60 test, and there's a few people out there that I've watched on YouTube, and the best times I've seen is like a 4.5. So we're going to try to beat a 4.5. Now, a lot of the manufacturers and a lot of the magazine and automobile publishing companies and etc., they put out these 0 to 60 tests, and they seem to be all hitting the low 4s, 4.1, 4.2. And so I'm going to see if I can match that or best that. But there's a couple things going on right now that are going to be hindering me. So first off, it's only 13 degrees outside, which is pretty cold. I'll put the Fahrenheit down below what that is. But 13 degrees, it's still pretty early in the year, so I'm not sure, where my times are going to be. Second of all, the Goodyear Supercar 3s, which I'm still running on the car, they're about 30% tread, and they're about 2.5 years old. So not optimum. I think the magazines are probably doing this with a fresh set of Goodyears and a pro driver, and I'm not a pro driver, although I'm okay. I'm not a pro driver. The other thing is the track or the road surface is probably a little bit prepared for them, and I'm going to be, on the streets of Mexico here. So that's the other issue. And here's the disclaimer on my tests. My car is not stock, okay? So this car is running a rotofab, and it's on E85, and of course it had to have a tune to run on E85. So I'm putting down about 460 wheel horsepower and about 480 wheel torque, and that's down here at sea level. So yeah, disclaimer, I'm not stock, but I don't know if that's going to help me or hurt me. More power with the cold road surface, ground temperatures may not be a good thing. It may induce way more tire spin. So let's take a look at what some of the automobile media magazines and the publishing companies have posted, and some of the OEMs have wrung out of this car. And then we'll see what I can do with 13 degree temps, 2.5-year-old Goodyears, and my driving in the streets of Mexico. All right, so here's the car and driver test. This is a 2017 1LE. And what do they get? 4.1 seconds, and of course a quarter mile at 12.4. You know I'm going to be trying to beat that later. Okay, and here's Auto Blog. And if you can see that, they ended up with a 4.2. And here's Motor Trend, and they ended up with another 4.1 right there. So it looks like a 4.1 or a 4.2 is what I need to consider myself a decent driver then, if I can match the magazines on the regular streets of Mexico versus their prep surface and pro driver and fresh tires and all that stuff. So let's set up the car a little bit, and then we'll go take it out and see what we can do. So my best time to date is a 4.6, and that's just trying a handful of times. So one of the first things we're going to do here is set the cold tire pressure to the recommended 32 psi. And there you go, 32. All right, well, we're going to do a first little test here. Find ourselves a spot just to go through everything real quick. We're going to go into track mode there, and we're going to turn traction control and stability control off. Don't want any of that stuff on. And then if we go, let's see, we go to, yeah, we're in performance. If we go down to tire temps. All right, tire temps, you can see they're normal. And we'll just toggle back up. Here we go, about 2,000 RPM. Okay, 4.9, not the best. Obviously spinning quite a bit. Spinning ain't winning, do it again. Alright, we're going to try that again. Try not to get as much tire spin. A lot of feathering there. You can see I also have, just under a quarter tank of gas, so pretty light in the back end right now. best with 4.5. I wonder what happens if we warm up the tires a little bit. We're gonna try that next. Okay, we're gonna try it again. We're gonna warm the tires a bit. Okay, now vehicle stopped. Here we go. Oh yeah, 4.2 on that one. Doesn't take much when the tires are warm to grip. So there's a 4.2 with a little bit of tire warming. I think the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some air pressure out, because as I said, you never know what they do to achieve these 4.1 second times. So I'm gonna find a little spot here in Mexico, take some air pressure out, and we're gonna try again. We're gonna try to bring that down a little bit. Alright, well, go big or go home. I went down to 28 pounds in the tires now, so just finding our spot up here. Come to a stop. The reset button, a little spinny. Get some heat in her. And nope. Spun quite a bit there. Slip in the clutch, but no heat in the ground in that spot, I guess. So we'll find another spot here. All right, another spot here. Hit the reset. Little tire spin there. Hopefully not disturbing the piece. 4.3, not bad. Could have been a bit more aggressive, I think, because there was almost no tire spin there. So, all right, got another spot here. A little warm up. All right. Another 4.2. It's kind of hard for me to see as I'm looking around the GoPro here. Well, two 4.2s and a 4.3. Wonder if I can get a 4.1 and match those automobile magazine experts with their pro drivers. I'm gonna give it another shot. Fuel levels are, we're getting down around 1/8 of a tank. It might help me. But again, 12 degrees outside right now. No heat in the road whatsoever. Let's see how the Goodyears are doing. Normal tire temp, so we're not even, you know, hot. A little warm up. Okay, we got some squealing there. Nope. So 4.2 looks like it's going to be my best time of the day. Unless I can find some place where I can fiddle around a bit more, play a bit more. Even just stabbing it in first gear now, I think she's gonna... Yep. Spin. Alright, well that's gonna be it for this video. I'm gonna take the car back home. I'm gonna wait for a little bit of warmer day, and I think I can beat that 4.2 and run a 4.1, maybe even run a 4.0. I gotta play around a little bit, maybe some more tire pressure, but definitely heat in the road and heat in the air, and maybe even a fresh set of tires would be better. I mean, so 30% tread is okay, I guess, but they're 2.5 years old, which that's a bit too old. And that might be affecting the 0 to 60. So, yeah, 13 degrees, 4.2. I'm pretty happy with that, and we'll see you in the next one. And remember, the best time of the year to enjoy your project cars all year round. Take care and keep the shiny side up. And remember, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Funny how I'm almost out of gas after a couple 0 to 60 runs.